One more note. You may notice that my streak is 1. I literally logged on at like 12:55 or not 12:55, that's 11:55. I logged in at like 11:55 last night and was furiously trying to practice a lesson
2、
before I went to bed, so that I could maintain my streak for y'all, but nah, it did not work out that way. Okay, I'm gonna do the one that's obviously wrong just to find out why it's like that. I'm sorry, it counts as correct? I got so excited about someone chatting that I'm 100% guessing based on number of characters here, by the way. So, if you think I'm smart in learning, no, I'm not. I have good test-taking skills, it's not the same thing. I find it fascinating. So we have all these little characters, and in like some of the other languages I've studied on Duolingo, there are stories where they talk to you. And through that, I understand the personalities of all these characters. However, in the little end screen animations, you have Duo, the owl, interacting with them. However, he never shows up in the stories. So, like, how is he related? Is he just here to bother them about language learning? I don't know. Yes, the owl's name is Duo. Okay. The owl is like much older to the Duolingo mythos than the rest of the characters are. So Duo, the Duolingo owl, has had a name that has been his name at least as long as I've been on the website, I think, which is saying a lot. At last calculation, I may have been on Duolingo for almost a decade at this point. And he has been named Duo since before the other characters existed. Then they started adding the other characters when they redesigned to like have some lines said by people in the UI thing where they have like speech bubbles sometimes, and then they added the stories and the same characters who like say the lines are in the stories, but that means that they're consistently referred to by name in the stories. So each of the characters has a name. This one, heck, why do I not remember his name? I know things about him, though. He is an art teacher. He's a little bit snooty. And he's friends with Vikram, which is the guy with the turban. And they tend to butt heads a little bit. This guy's name is Eddie. He is very sporty, as you can see. He is also a single father. His son, who you will see sometimes with the fluffy orange hair, is named Junior. Eddie's main character traits are single dad, he's a dude's dude. He's like kind of sloppy, very sporty, constantly single. He like always has a girlfriend that he's about to lose or he's just been broken up with. This is Zari. She is in like late middle school, early high school. She's best friends with Lily, who's the purple-haired goth girl that you'll see sometimes. Zari is very into boys. She's a little clumsy. She's a little awkward. She does regularly embarrass herself in front of boys. She likes going to concerts. She likes music in a listener way, which I note specifically because Lily, I believe, actually plays guitar or bass. In my heart, she plays bass because I know people who are like that. Like emo punk people with colored hair who are very shy and quiet and play bass. This is Lucy. You will meet her granddaughter Lynn later. Lucy is just like, she's a very sweet but also very opinionated grandmother. This is Bia. I do not remember a lot about her. She's like friends with the rest of them. The only story I can remember with her in it right now is where like Eddie has a stomach ache and asks her, or something's hurt. Something of his is hurt. And he asks her to drive him to the hospital, but they take Junior with them because he doesn't have a babysitter or something. And then on the way, they like stop and get groceries, and they stop at a burger place that usually has a long line but like was empty at that time, And then B is like, didn't you need to go to the hospital? And Eddie's like, nah, I feel better now. This is Vikram. I don't remember if she shows up, but he has a wife named Preeti. I think they have a very cute relationship. They seem very sweet. Vikram is like one of the more functional people in the Duolingo squad, which most of them aren't. Like, they're comedic characters. They're a mess most of the time. This is Lynn, Lucy's granddaughter. Oh, Lord help me. The bear has a name. I don't remember what it is. That's 10 in a row. What if like the first time Lucy's climbed Mount Everest multiple times? Okay. Kyo.
Kyo.
Q.
Kyu.
Gi.
Gi.
Cha. Ba. Yes. Learning. I love learning. I feel like I sound like a cheesy superhero or something. With the power of learning. Pugs. Okay.
Kyo.
So I thought pugs were so ugly until I had a friend with a pug. And then I was like, oh, I guess I like this one. But they're still like, they're poor squashed faces. They can't breathe. Let them breathe. Also, like, this is a personal opinion, but, like, I think that dogs and cats, just like animals that are specifically bred to have squashed-in faces, it doesn't make them look better. Why did you do that? You made them look worse, and you made them less healthy. What's the point?
Cha. Kyu. Gi. Ge.
Also, have you seen that some people are breeding, like, I don't remember what they call them, like classic pugs or something, where they've bred them to re-elongate the snout, so it's, like, not shoved anymore, and they're, like, they can breathe again! Let the poor boys breathe! And they look really cute, like, they have all the other qualities of a pug, and so, they now have the ability to, like, breathe like another dog, but while still looking like a pug. And, like, I still have concerns about inbreeding, because, like, that's usually the downfall of purebred dogs, is that, like, they get really inbred, and so there are genetic issues that, like, may not have been inherent to the things that they were bred for, that they still end up getting. Like, Labrador retrievers, I think, get, like, hip and lower back problems later in life, and it's just because, like, the amount of inbreeding that you have to do to get a purebred dog, like, amplifies genetic issues in the group that you're breeding from. Kanji's super easy. Okay, sorry, I'm not trying to laugh at you, like, I believe you, it's just, I am a little baby who has only ever learned phonetic languages before. Imagine if I knew anything literally ever. Yeah! I know something for once. Today I'm practicing the spiritual strength to be wrong repeatedly. See, okay. When I hear Seneca, I just think of the freaking the Roman guy, like that bitch. And I suspect that this is not what Duolingo's talking about, but every time I hear it, I'm like, Seneca?